Hey there. Just a little disclaimer before we get started. By no means am I a YouTuber, nor am I trying to be. I just film these videos kind of for fun to track my collection and for some Instagram mutuals who are interested in seeing my collection. But I do find the videos I like the most are people putting away their photo cards, so that is how I've decided to structure this. So I will be going through and putting away a bunch of cards that I've gotten over the last month and a little bit. If you don't know me from Instagram, welcome. I am shocked but pleased that you're here. And yeah, I started as a 3-ratchet collector, but I don't know that I can call myself that anymore because I've graduated to collecting more than a few OT8 sets. I'm a Chianjin bias, but catch me on a good day, I'll admit that I double bias Chian and Chianjin. So yeah, I don't want this to be 800 years long, so I have gone through and set my binder up for all the cards that I'll be putting away today, as well as put in any larger items like postcards, standees, that sort of thing, just because it makes me a little bit anxious to not have them like safe and home, so I just have put them away already. But I do have quite a bit of stuff to go away today. This is my non-album pile, and this is my album pile. So yeah, without further ado, we'll get all set up here. Yeah, and this art that's in my binder is by this incredible artist, Voidkey, on Instagram. He has an Etsy as well. I'll link his information below in case you want to check it out. I love it a lot. Yeah, so nothing new here. I did go in and put some fillers in my binder. Oh, this is new actually. I got this Tower Records Shibuya postcard. I'm such a sucker for anything OT8, so I'm not really sure why I felt like I needed that, other than that all 8 of them were on it, but it's very cute, so not mad to have it. Yeah, all the stay in playground stuff. And then I did decide to go in and put one of the pop-up cards. I have 2 of this one with Changbin, of course. So I thought that would be a cuter way to fill the page rather than just having a random like white filler there. So my first new addition is going to be this Felix AR card from the Go Live in Life merch. I wanted this really bad, but missed the Sub K restock. So super happy to have him now. He's so sweet in it. I love AR cards. And I do, of course, have the postcard that went with it in here as well. I previously explained this, but if I have multiple cards from the same set, then I will do them in age order, but age order by unit. And I actually somewhat controversially decided that this is how I want to organize my OT8 pages as well. I had originally had it so that the center space was my empty space, and then Hyunjin and Jisung were here, but they just felt really far away to me, and I don't know if I'm just really sensitive about Hyunjin stuff right now, and I just kind of felt like they needed to be closer. So I've, changed the layout for that reason. Also because Changbin's my bias, it allows me to have him in the center, which I'm never upset about. So I do finally have one of Hyunjin's pre-order Polaroids from the concert merch, so he gets to be home with his friends. And then this is kind of just a random Polaroid page. I got dental surgery, and while I was recovering and still on, still a little bit loopy from the drugs, I went on a bit of a spending spree. I bought this as well as a bunch of Hyunjin stuff. None of it was on my wish list. I'm certainly happy to have it, but a little bit confused by my choices. But yeah, he gets to live here because I didn't want him to be on a page all by himself. I also got this Changbin Polaroid. I got it from Yahoo Auction Japan. It has just the tiniest bend in it. And as a result of that, he was only $1.30. Not to rant, but Changbin is criminally underpriced in Japan. And though I'm happy to be able to get him for really good prices because I'm not rich and couldn't afford to collect as much of him as I do if that weren't the case, I do wish that he would get the credit that he deserves, and that the price would reflect that. Yeah, it's a bit of a bummer. Yeah, I just feel like we should all appreciate Changbin a little bit more. And then I did also get one of Chan's pizza Polaroids. Traded a friend for that. He's so cute. I'm happy to have him and share our love of pizza. I have quite a few season's greeting Polaroids to add. I was weak. I didn't think I was going to want to collect these at all, but I got a ton. So I've got Minnows. This was my favorite of his. I got this Changbin. I did also just yesterday finally find the Cheek Poke Changbin Polaroid. I got it a few times in Mercari Japan. It was canceled on me, so I'm so happy to finally have him on the way. I got this really cute little Felix. And of course, I got Chianjin. I have one of Jongin's on the way right now as well. I had got one of Sungmin's, but I feel as perhaps I was scammed because it's been quite a while and he has not made it to me. But you win some, you lose some. So I am more than happy to have these. My long-term plan was originally to trade any members that I had duplicates of for remaining members that I don't have yet, but I just don't have the what is the word that I'm looking for? Discipline to give away any of these cuties. So they are just going to be mine, and I will just have to pay with my wallet for the other ones. Yeah, so nothing new here, of course. I did get the Blu-ray prints. I originally just joined a group order for 3 Racha, but like the clown that I am, I decided that I wanted all of them, so I just ended up buying the whole thing. I do currently have this in my binder, but I might take it out. It's a little bit sad, and frankly, JYP owes Hyunjin reparations for this. Okay. So now we're getting into the Cleo section of my binder. I know that there is a multitude of valid reasons that people have decided not to collect Cleo. I have decided to collect Cleo. I think they're really beautiful photos, and I love the dual concepts. I totally respect if you don't want to collect them, but let's just mutually respect that I have decided that I want to. I will say that the OT8 postcards for Cleo are just so beautiful. And if you have decided not to collect Cleo but are feeling a little bit weak towards having some of this styling in your binder, then these are what I would recommend getting for sure. I actually want to get a second of the spicy version one to frame and put on my shelf. All right, so I do have the rest of spicy Cleo. So cute little Hani, Minnow with his cheek heart, Felix, Sungmin, and Jongin. I love this silver hair on Jongin. It's one of my favorite looks of his. Gone too soon. I wish we'd have a little bit longer, but what can you do? I've decided to leave a filler in to kind of represent where Hyunjin should be, and he really should be there. I would love to find like a cute freebie or something to honor him and fill that spot, but for the time being, I've just put a white filler in there. And then for the mild version, I'm about halfway there. I do actually have everyone on the way but Sungmin. I have Chan and Changbin. Lino, I actually joined a group order for Felix, but the group order manager didn't pull any of him, but then offered to wait until the next round of Cleo stuff she got in to see if she pulled him. Still didn't pull any, but very graciously sent me Sweet Angel Minnow instead. I'm super happy to have him, so it doesn't bother me one bit, and I ended up finding Felix on Mercari Japan. for a pretty good price. So I still have him as well. This, I think, is my favorite Chianjin card. He's so sweet. I'm a sucker for a cheek poke in general. But this like turquoise hair on him is so cute. Yeah, I just love it. And I did actually accidentally buy 2 of Felix and 2 of Jongin. So I'm going to try and trade them for Sungmin so that I will have all available numbers sooner rather than later. All right. So this is just like a random special things page. I don't love the layout, but I just can't figure out what else to do with the things that I have. So I do have the other M-Wave meet and greet card. These are so sweet. Again, sucker for anything OT8. And spoil what I've got coming next. I probably already did, but that's okay. And then I also a dental surgery purchase. I got one of Hyunjin's printed signed Polaroids. Super cute, but again, not something that I thought I was going to collect. And then my pride and joy, the Minbin streaming unit. Oh, just look at them. Look at them. I never thought I would have a card like this in my collection. Big ups to the seller that I am friendly with, who gave this to me for a very reasonable price. I love them, and I'm so happy to have them. I do want to get a frame for this and not just keep it in my binder, especially on this horribly awkward page. But for the time being, he's just going to hang it in here. My province is in lockdown, and I can't really shop frames as easily. Okay, so next up is the Skizzex. So I did get quite a few. I ordered from Sub K for all my merch. So they always do Polaroid sorting. So if you get 8 items, you will get all 8 members. So I have Banchan, Changbin's Cheek Poke, Han, I have the Newt Minnow one, so precious. Hyunjin's Cheek Poke. This isn't the one that I pulled. I bought it because I was weak for a cheek poke. Felix. Cute little heart cheek Sungmin. And little finger heart Ian. And then I did get a few others that I either bought or got from group orders. So more Changbin. I'm just missing one of his, I think. I have duplicates of a couple of them. This is the Hyunjin that I pulled, which is obviously also adorable. And then I got this minnow for a friend who didn't pull any minnow, and she double biases him and Changbin. So I wanted her to have one as well. But I have a few of his on the way, so I'm going to let her pick which one she wants. So for the time being, he's going to live safe in my binder. And I did buy just a bunch of Han because I kept finding him for really reasonable prices. Yeah, I'm weak. I'm weak for my 3 Racha boys. So yeah, I'll just put these cuties away. I think we all felt as if perhaps the fan meeting was just a way to sell a bunch of merch. On JYP's part, of course, our Skiz boys would never do that to us, but I think that these Polaroids and how gosh darn cute they are was our reward. Oops. Round sleeve. And Annie. So I did actually just get more of these in the mail today. So when I set this page up, it wasn't for quite as many Polaroids. So I'll just have to do a quick rejig here to decide how I want to do these. Yeah, that'll work. And then I'll just take out this filler. I love that each of the boys has their kind of standard poses that they feel comfortable doing. I think we all do that to an extent. Just people don't collect pictures of us, so it's probably not as noticeable. Yeah, I did get the the secret file sets for each of the members as well, but or not each of the members, sorry, just the three Racha boys and Hyunjin. But I ordered 1 pocket pages for them that I didn't look at the listing properly for, and ended up with miniature pages. They're like really tiny. It's a little bit comical. And yeah, I'm gonna have to wait until I get larger pocket pages to be able to actually put them in my binder. So for the Skizzex Polaroids, I really didn't think that I was going to care about which ones that I got until I saw this one. I'm obsessed with this pouty little face Hyunjin is making. This is the only acceptable face to make when you're a really talented artist who is forced to wear a mascot costume. I'm actually kind of afraid of mascots, which is why I didn't think I would be too pressed about getting these. Not because they're cute, not because they're not cute, sorry. Obviously they're very cute. But yeah, I thought my fear of mascots would take precedent over how adorable they are, but it did not. So I was compelled by how cute that Hyunjin was. I also yeah, I love this Bangchan one where he's making the little face he makes at the end of his lives. Yeah, I love this evil bunny minnow one. They're just really cute. I ended up with a ton of Felix. So I do have more minnow as well. And then I have 3 Felix. Because he's actually the member that I pulled from my own merch. This Puppy Sung Mini one is really cute too. And little Foxy Ian. So I think for the time being, I will just put 1 of each member on this page, and then I'm going to have to get another binder page later on to put them in, but I'll do that off camera. Yes. There we go. Cute. And pop a little filler in there. Wow. Yeah, see, I love these way more than I expected to. They're so cute. Yeah, so I got the ticket set. I love the backs of them. Please ignore my scuffed binder pages that make them not look as glamorous as they are, but they're really beautiful. And then, yeah, I'm excited to be able to actually put the prints from the file sets in here eventually, too. I haven't decided what I want to do with the, ID cards. And then, yeah, another thing I didn't plan on collecting, but was weak for, the Stray Kids Cafe stuff is so cute. So I ended up buying Han and Felix's postcards. I joined a group order for Changbin's, and then I did also buy, with the Felix sets, his clear file came with it. It's really, really cute, but massive. I have no idea what I'm going to do with it. Might end up trying to find a Felix collector who will know how to display and love it more than I can, but for the time being, I'm very happy to have him. He's really darling. Yeah, and then on the last page, I literally just have random non-album cards that I don't really have anywhere else for the time being. So yeah, that is it for my non-album binder. Sorry, that was really loud. And then moving on to my album binder. So before I get into showing you the cards, I do just want to talk about a little bit of stay magic that happened to me. I was browsing through Depop, as I'm wont to do, and I ended up finding these with all of their original inclusions, including the postcard books and the pre-orders. For a really, really reasonable price. Yeah, I couldn't say no. I did not plan on collecting any of these, but yeah, it was pennies for the listing cost. So yeah, I had to snag. I may end up trading the pre-order benefits to people who've been looking for them for a really long time. I'm a little bit, also this one has Bangchan front page, which is really exciting. The other one doesn't have a front page. We're not going to look at it. No reason. But yeah, I have a really big soft spot for Photocards and those who collect them. So I always want them to be with the people who will love them most. But for the time being, I'm also a bit of a photocard hoarder, so I will be hanging on to them for a little while. Yeah, and then they did also come with Bangchan and Seungmin's little pink Polaroids. I did already have Han's. So yeah, do you think I'll collect OT8 for those? And I have decided to break my no border card rule, and I think I'll collect OT8 for the pink borders as well from IMU. So, oops, I think I'll put Minnow here actually. Oops. Slipping out. And then I did, when I decided to collect the pink border cards, went and immediately bought Changbin's because he is the epitome of my Stray Kids weakness. Yeah, so I think I'll just put the Ginnies together. And then Han and Lino, because they're a great pair. And let's see. Makes the most sense. Maybe that, because his hair is also blonde. That one really slipped around when I put it in there. Hold on. Sorry, Channy. Oops. Oh. As you can see, my neighbor Totoro decided to join the group for the day. All right, so Yellowwood was originally where my collection started, and I have quite a bit of Yellowwood stuff to add, which is exciting. This actually ended up being the first OTA8 set I completed, so now it'll always have a bit of a special spot in my heart for that reason. So I did get Changbin's behind cards. This is actually one of my favorite Changbin cards, and I bought it about 3 times. It kept either getting lost, or canceled on Mercari, or just like all sorts of strange things. So I'm so happy to finally have him. I have Jisung. Jisung actually pulled this from one of my albums after I traded a friend for him. So I decided to send the one that she traded me back to her so that we could both have him. Minnow, Chianjin, Felix. Oh, and then onto the other page. So I'll put these away first. And then I did already have the 3 that are already in here now. So it's this is the first experience that I have had filling out an OTA page, and it is blissful, let me tell you. They're so beautiful all together. 8 is fate. Pretty. Okay, so yeah, and then I've got Jisung. This is one of my favorite Jisung cards. He's so cute, and I love this kind of mahogany hair color on him. Hyunjin's outdoor cards, and then both Ian's indoor and outdoor cards. I'm not sure that I'm going to collect the indoor versions for everyone, but I'll keep the members that I have. And I'm definitely going to collect the outdoor set for everybody. It's one of my favorite Bangchan cards, actually. He looks so golden in it. I'll be happy when I have it. And then I do have just some of Changbin's Yellowwood items, and then this I just put here because I had an extra, and I thought it was cuter than a filler. I have a bunch of Levanter stuff to put away also. I finally got this Bangchan card. He was like one of 3 or 4 cards that was left from my original wish list, just haunting me. He's so cute, and I'm happy to have him now. I got Lino's selfie cards. Hyunjin I already had. I had pulled from my own album. Felix and Jongin. Jongin I also had pulled. feel like Stray Kids is really on their world domination checklist right now. They're really killing it. I don't know if anyone's been watching Kingdom, and by I don't know if anyone has, I mean I know you all have. Yeah, they've been incredible on that. And then with everything going on right now with Ryan Reynolds and pretty much the whole MCU recognizing them is pretty cool. They definitely deserve the recognition, and I'm happy to see them get it. I can't wait until Hyunjin's back to bask in it with them. All right, so I just have a couple more to add to this page. I did get Hyunjin and Felix. This Hyunjin one actually just has a slight impression from the other photocards. I don't know if you'll even be able to see it in this lighting. There we go. But I'm really not pressed with that sort of thing. So he was like a lot cheaper than he would normally be on Mercari Japan. So that's primarily where I shop, and he's often overpriced there. But the seller who sold him put him in the cutest decorated top loader, and it was just nice. It felt like, it obviously was another Stay who had sold it. I felt like she really loved him too. So it was nice to kind of see that despite the little bit of damage that, oops, sorry, there's a hair on there and I needed it to not be. Sometimes I don't know if this is a photocard binder or a cat hair binder. All right, that's looking really cute. I have Minnow on the way as well, so this will be OT8 very soon. Okay, really exciting. I did finish Levanter Lenties, OT8. So exciting. I also just want to say, like, to collectors who are trying to collect stuff that's considered to be like a little bit more rare or limited, not to be discouraged, because I was able to find all of these within about 6 months, and I only paid over $20 for Hyunjin. Everybody else was under $20. Some of them were under $10. And yeah, so there's still reasonable prices out there. There's still cards available. As long as you got a little bit of patience, and a lot of time to browse. Oh my goodness. This is incredible. Oh, I'm obsessed. Okay. Sorry, I'll do that in my own time. Sorry, everyone. I just have one card to add here. I did get, oops, sorry. I did get Jonghyun's double-sided. And then I have Seungmin's on the way as well. Seungmin's often the last member that I get, and it's not that I love him less. I just want to be clear. I don't know what it is. I don't know how it ends up happening. I feel like I don't see him for really low prices as frequently. And since I started as a 3-Ratchet collector, I just have more of them. Felix is kind of the member who I get weak for after 3-Ratchet, so I tend to buy a lot of his stuff first. Like this Aladdin print from Go Live. I did decide that despite the fact that this is like my album binder, that I'm going to include pre-order benefits and that sort of thing, because they match like the theme of the albums, and also because my album binder was a lot thinner than my non-album binder, since I don't collect a lot of earlier eras. I absolutely love these prints. I would love to get OT8 for them, but I think I'll make that kind of like a long-term goal. I tend to rush collecting, and that is something I can't afford to do. Okay, as a 3-Ratchet collector, I now have a ton of Hyunjin cards. His hiatus has not been kind to my wallet or my heart, and yeah, I'm very happy to have these. Obviously, he's so sweet, but yeah, I now have so many collections where it's like 3-Ratchet and then just one Hyunjin card. Okay, my sweet babies. The top high touch cards, I have Seungmin to add. So pretty. And I now have Jonghyun on the way, so I will just need Felix, and I will have completed OT8 for these. I'm so excited. They're like my biggest collection goal. Yeah, I do still have an extra Bangchan, so I'm hoping to trade that for Felix. But if not, I will buy him if I can find him for a good price. I love this almost like gasoline spill look they have to them. It's so pretty. All right, so Go Live in Life is kind of what I'm most focused on completing right now. I do have quite a few more to add. I got Simon's double-sided. This is such a cute card of his. And I love this Hanbok. It's beautiful. And then I do also have Felix. So cute. And then for this page, I did get Felix's uniform as well. I find these are often like priced pretty highly. And like just a general poll, do we feel like they have more value because they're double sides printed? Like I don't mind paying a few extra dollars for them, but sometimes I find them at like almost double the price as a regular photo card, and I don't know that personally a photo of their back is worth twice as much to me, but I do think they're very cute. And then I have Felix to add to the name cards, and I have Ian, who I actually got as a gift, so that's cute. I love the stay friends that I've made, and if we're pals or mutuals even, and you're listening to this, I just want to say that I really appreciate you. I finally have this Vocal Racha unit. I actually bought one with Sungmin's Spicy Cleo card, and then ended up pulling one from an album that I still had on the way, so that was kind of hilarious. But very happy that those are completed. None of the pre-order booklets to add, or the door cards. I mentioned this in my last video, but I am one of the few people who collects Stray Kids who likes these Sonara benefits. And as a result of that, and also just of her kindness and greatness as a person, a friend of mine gifted me these two. And they are just so beautiful. We just need to take a second and appreciate these up close. I don't really understand who would have gotten these and then been like, not for me. I mean, I totally respect that we all like different things, but I just personally think these are stunning and have such like a Renaissance vibe to me, which is very much my aesthetic. So I guess just personal choice, but yeah, I think I will try for OT8 for them. Because I'm this far already, so, and they're not very expensive since they're loved by seemingly only me. And then I did get both Changbin and Hyunjin for the Interpark benefits. These are really pretty postcards also. All right, so for the with fans, I think this is round 3. I went a little bit, well, I went all in, if you will, and ended up with Minho, Changbin, Hyunjin, and Felix. And then I already had Bangchan and Jisung. So yeah, I do kind of feel like I might just go that much further and just get OT8 for these at this point, because they're all obviously super cute. Felix and Minho I bought on eBay, and it was really funny. The seller, I guess, had entered their PayPal incorrectly, and then had messaged me almost like a week after I bought them being like, hey, did you pay? And I was like, no, of course I paid. What do you mean? And had to like send them a screenshot of my purchase, and they ended up relisting them for me. It was like quite the runaround, but yeah, finally did receive them, and they're so cute. I love this set, and I love that they have their doodles on the backs of them. I think that's so sweet. I did get, I think this is Soundwave, to get Jisung's version of that. That magnet card still haunting me. Still don't have it. I'm going for OT8 for these, and I've made quite a bit of progress, but haven't split them up in here yet. So soon, I hope. And then I did get another Hyunjin. This is the with fans as well. Because yeah, deep in my Jinny feelings lately. Okay, so this page I have set up just for some random pre-order benefits. So I have Changbin's Messimo. I have Felix's Sony top card. I'm trying for OT8 for these, but just don't have enough to split them up yet. And Felix is sub K video call card. So yeah, super cute. I'll put the Felix's here, and little Benny up top. I know that this sticker card is not an album card and therefore should not be in my album binder, but 3 cards on a page felt really awkward to me. And then I did get Chianjin's Polaroid style all-in card. So I think I will just give up and collect both sets for these, so that I know that Bangchan's belongs with this Chianjin. Yeah, they're really cute. And then I did get this Felix card as well, just because I was feeling weak for Felix when I saw it and had to have him. I love all of the all-in cards, actually. So who knows which ones I'll end up with. This obviously also isn't like technically album merch, but it is like all-in Japan merch. So I decided that they would go with the all-in stuff as well. And then this is just going to be a random unit page. So I finally have this 3-Racha unit. I'm so excited. I can't believe it took me so long to have it as a 3-Racha collector. So we've got that I am not unit, as well as this Felix Jongin Bangchan one. And then I got the Skizzex 2020 unit for Hyunjin and Changbin. I love them as a pair. I think they're like, their voices complement each other really well. I love when they rap together. And then I did get these Yellowwood units as well. So I'm gonna do the Youngs on the outside with the lighter backgrounds, and then I'll put these cuties in the middle. And then this is kind of just my random section of stuff that I don't really have enough of to warrant having it elsewhere in my binder. I want to get some OT8 for the mixtape selfies too, but for right now I just have these 2 as well as Sungmin's, so I haven't put them on an OT8 page yet. And then these are kind of just leftovers from my original Levanter page. These are some that I pulled. Funnily enough, these actually have a bit of impressions from the Photocards on them, from the albums that I pulled them in, but since I don't collect border cards, I thought it was kind of fated that they would be the ones that got a little bit of damage, since they won't be front and center in my binder. But obviously they're super cute, so I'm going to keep them anyways. And I have kind of split my extras up by unit as well, so those are all my 3-Racha extras, my dance Racha extras, and my vocal Racha extras. And that is it for today. Thank you so much if you're still here. Thanks for listening to me ramble, and yeah, stay safe, everybody. Stray kids everywhere, all around the world. We'll see you next time. Bye.